There were several celebrations and events, including this one featuring a partnership between Winston-Salem State and Wake Forest. WFMY News 2's ITN's McMiller found out it's an ongoing effort to bridge important gaps in society.
This year's theme was about making our voices heard. Speakers talked about how oftentimes Black people are invited to sit at the table but don't have a voice, and how we as a people need to move from a place of celebrating to activating change. Students and staff from both Winston-Salem State and Wake Forest University partnered to host this conversation. Winston-Salem State is considered a historically Black college university, or HBCU. Wake Forest University is considered a predominantly white institution, or PWI. Winston-Salem State senior Brianna Higgs says as a society, we have a long way to go, but believes Dr. King would have been proud of how far we've come and the efforts by both universities to bridge the gap.
As an HBCU student, I feel like partnering with PWIs, predominantly white institutions, helps to bridge the gap between us and teach each other of our own cultures, because PWIs, HBCUs have very different cultures, and I think it's very important for us to educate each other. That helps bridge the gap that MLK wanted to do.
One of the speakers tonight shared how zip codes directly correlate with who will live the American dream. He says 51% of our country's poverty is in the Southeast, where there's the largest number of Black and brown people. Winston-Salem State faculty say it's going to take the youth to see this trajectory change.
Encouraging the youth to use their voices for good, for justice, and not just for one, but for all. And and understand the definition between equity and equality. There's a huge difference.
And tonight's event ended with a mission for the public to be understanding and work with our differences rather than against them.